Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So first of all, a very happy new year to you all, and I hope you celebrated the new year with full enthusiasm and now you have all your resolutions with you to carry in the year. So for today's video, I have the Colorbar beauty sponge with me. I'm gonna review it, but I'm not gonna review it in a cliche style. I'm gonna compare it with my Mars beauty blender because both blenders are quite affordable. So I'm gonna compare it with it. The full review of Mars, Wonder Blender is here in the eye link. You just can watch it, but it's gonna be a product on product comparison, like how it works versus how Mars works. So I'm not gonna tell you guys the price, the packaging of Mars as well. So if you want to see that, just press that eye link, or you can just check the description as well. So yes, without further ado, let's just start with the first official video of this year. That would be the review of Colorbar beauty sponge. So let's just get into it now. First of all, I'm going to show you how it looks like. This is how it looks like. The packaging is very basic. It comes in this plastic which is clear from the front, and it has this black color running on the back. Now the USP of this product is its price. It retails for 199 rupees, and it retails in on online and offline stores. Nykaa has it. I mean, you can have it from Colorbar website, Amazon. Every website is holding it, and it is easily available in counters as well. Now this is the basic packaging. It costs for 199 rupees only. Now I'm just gonna open it. We have a cut over here where you can just open the product from. I'm gonna use it. So this is how the sponge looks like. That's like the size of this beauty sponge. Now if I compare it with my Mars blender right here, so it's like smaller in size in comparison with my Mars blender. Mars blender is little bit bigger, but this one is little smaller. Now this one is little dampened as well, but this has no water at all. So these are the blender in their dry form. So that's how they looks like. Now this also comes in one other color, which is like pink. It has only two colors, black and pink. So it comes in just two colors, but this one comes in just one color, which is the pink variant only. But I have a lot of pinks and light shades, so I just wanted to try this black shade, so I bought this one. And I got this from like offline store, the Colorbar store. So it costed me 199 rupees. You can check it on Nykaa or so. You will get it in 149 rupees or so. So yeah, that's all about the blender. Now moving on, how do you know that a beauty blender is working? So basically it should absorb a lot of water, and then it should expand to a bigger size, and then it should blend your product without creating streaks and with less absorption of the product. And that's how you know that your beauty blender is beautiful and it works beautifully on your skin. So I'm just gonna dampen it, then we'll see that how much it expands, how much room it has for expansion, and how well then it will work for us. Now that I have dampened it, I think I forgot to mention that this blender comes in only this shape, which is a teardrop shape, and so is the Mars blender. It also comes in this shape. Now that I have dampened them, they both are now big, and again there is a difference inside. Also I would like to mention here that the texture of this one is really soft and plain. It's more similar to the pack flocking blender. If you have not seen the review, I'll put the video in the description or the eye link. It's more like a very soft sort of blender, which does not have more of texture or more of porosity in it. But if I talk about the Mars blender, it's like very soft and squishy. But if I am pressing the Colorbar one, I'm feeling a hindrance in the center. I just can't press it. If I press it, I can press it to the maximum at this level. But if I press the Mars one, I can actually press it and make it like this. But there is a definite difference in the squishiness of this blender. This one is more of porous, and this one is more of soft like in hands. I can feel it's like more soft and more velvet sort of fabric, but it's not velvet as well, but it's soft with no porosity on the beauty blender. It's more of like, if you have used Morphe blender, it's more of that sort of blender, or if you have used maybe Real Techniques blender, it's kind of similar in texture to that blender, but that is also very soft beauty blender. It's not that soft, so it's not the softest and most squishiest beauty blender or most bouncy beauty blender you will find in the market. but let's see if it can blend the foundation well or not. Now I'm using my Sugar Ace of Face foundation stick. I am in the shade 30 Cappuccino, and I'm just applying it like that. I'm going to use this blender to, you know, blend the foundation. So really just apply the ample amount in the first go only. I'm going to start the blending from the center. Yes, it is not very bouncy. It feels very hard on skin. Like you have to not use it in a bouncy motion. You have to drag your foundation with this blender. I just can't do it with the bouncy motion. You have to little bit drag with this blender. Blend is really nice. You can see on the left side of my face that the blend is nice. I've used sort of a lot of product, but the blend is really nice. I hope the camera is catching all the colors. Now it has blended quite well on this side. Now I'm going to use my Mars Beauty blender. I was not thinking to do it, but I'm thinking let's just do a little comparison here. So I'm just going to use it on this side, and then we'll see that what is the difference between the sides. Okay, now I have blended the foundation with both the blenders, this side with Colorbar and this side with the Mars one. My god, this one is a big one. Okay, so the finish on both sides looks same. As you can see, the finish is not different. I can see that they have blended equally, but effort with this one took a little bit more. Also, the product absorption, I'm going to show you guys as well. I feel like the Colorbar one has so less product. Why do I feel like that? Which should not be there because it's less porous. But you can see on the Mars one, maybe the color of this one is more reflecting the foundation, but this one I feel like there's just one layer, light layer on the Colorbar one. Yes, being a very non-porous sort of blender, but it has absorbed quite less product, which is like good. And this one is like very porous, so I feel like it has absorbed sort of like much product, but both has given me the same finish. Okay, also they have claimed that we can use it with our cream product also, cream blushes also. So I'm gonna use my LA lipstick. I'm using these as my blushes because who need blushes if you have lipstick? So I will try to blend this one as well. So let's apply it as well. That's how it blended the blush as well. It looks very beautiful in person, and I'm thinking camera is picking a little too much of color from this one, but this is not so much color that the camera is picking. The blush is looking very natural on skin. It's not like over exaggerating as I can see in the viewfinder. No, it's not that exaggerating. Let's try the Mars one. Okay, that is how the Mars side looks like. It too blends well, I know. Okay, that's how the cream blush will look on your face. Now this side and this side, they are more natural. On both sides the blush blended naturally. It has blended on with the foundation and it looks very natural. Camera is picking a little too much of the colors. It is not that exaggerating as I mentioned earlier, but it looks beautiful. Now I'm gonna do the rest of the makeup and then we will talk about this one, that you should buy this one or this one. Okay, you guys, I'm back with the makeup on my face, and this look really weird, but I really don't know what to do with my hair. Any suggestions, please put in the comment box. Okay, now we are on the comparison of our beauty blenders. Now I feel like both the blenders have blended the foundation quite well. It has given me a hard time blending the foundation. It's like quite hard for me, but it is extra soft. Actually, I'm comparing it with this blender, so it's like extra soft. Now you guys will ask that both are for 199 rupees. I mean, yeah, both are for 199 rupees. Then what would you prefer? Now I would say that the blenders are like this. Now this one costs for 200 rupees. It's one from Mars Cosmetics. Now I don't know too much about the Mars Cosmetic. It's been just 1 year in the market and it's making like cheap beauty products. I'm not talking cheap wala cheap. I'm talking about inexpensive wala cheap, right? So it's making inexpensive products. So you cannot actually make your mind on 200 rupees inexpensive product that you should actually invest on it or not. Why? Because in the long run these sorts of beauty blender which are lightly hard but they're blending foundation like quite well on your face, they actually works more well on your face. Okay, now this one is from Morphe, this one is from Real Techniques, and this is the Shop Missa AOA blender. You can see how it looks. Now these both were expensive blenders. It was a hard one, it was a softer one. So these actually, you see how much is the tearability of this beauty blender. It's less. We have a tearability here, and then there are here and there are some pieces which are torn out of this beauty blender. I have stopped using it because it's like has this black spots which are supposed to be like some form of fungus, and also I'm not using this and this as well. But look at the tearability of this one. Now this one was of Real Techniques. It was sort of for 1500 rupees as well. So it turned to this level. Now this was not the softest one, but look at this one. I mean, इसका तो अलग ही एक स्पॉन्ज बन गया हुआ. I don't feel that कि ये कभी beauty blender था भी. It felt very bad and it turned out like this in a span of 1 year, I guess. Yeah, 1 or 1.5 year, I guess. But these are like, this is like 2 year back, and this is from my first beauty blender. I guess it's 4 or 5 years back. I can still use it if I, if this black fungi or algus does not bother me. I can still use it if I have to, but I don't use it for hygienic purposes now. So yeah, that is how they turn out, like the beauty blenders like Mars. But if you really like love the product, then obviously you can go for Mars one. I feel like मैं अभी भी Mars वाला ज़्यादा उठाऊंगी, but long run के लिए the Colorbar one would be the greatest. Now that I have told you every pro and con of the product, you have to judge by yourself that what type of person you are. You want your blenders to go for a long time, then you can definitely should pick up the Colorbar one. I'm sorry, the Colorbar one. And if you're someone who are looking for squishiness, softness and very bouncy sort of beauty blender, then you can go for this Mars one. So this is your actually preference, that which sort of product you want. This I have told you all pros and cons of both type of the products. So you have to decide that you can invest again and again, then you can buy this one for more squishiness, softness. But if you want a one-time investment, kabhi makeup karna hai, then I can guess this one is also good. But this is more beginner friendly product, this I should mention. So yeah, with all those pros and cons, you have to decide that which blender suits your budget, your not budget, actually budget wise to dono theek hai, suits your lifestyle maybe, if you do more makeup, and if it suits like the squishiness wala factor aapko zyada matter karta hai. So you have to decide that. Now with that, I guess we are towards the end of the video, and that was my first video of this year as well. So yes, this is all. You guys, let me know any queries in the comment section, or if you have anything that you want to know related to the product or any other product, then just leave a comment. Also, do subscribe to my channel. Do subscribe to my channel, like this video, share this with your friends and family. I'll meet you in my next video, and I hope you have a great year ahead. Bye bye.